everybody know what it is. Cause everybody know, everywhere I go, I keep a little chrome right on me. I gotta get my dough, then I gotta smoke.
YouTube, it's AmbitionZ VapeR coming at you today with another review. Today's review is going to be on the Petri RDA clone. Purchased this off of eBay, off a seller. There's only a couple ones that have the Petri RDA clone. I couldn't get any information on the maker of it, but overall, it's a really good RDA and it's performing well. That's the key. And it looks pretty much the same as the authentic or anything else. So let me read you the description I got off the seller from eBay, okay? It's compatible with a 510 drip tip, sold separately, you know. 2 air holes, doesn't tell you the size of them. It's 3 millimeters. Insulator covers the deck, doesn't tell you what kind of insulator. To me, it looks like PEEK. I'll show you that in the close-up. It could be PEEK. It looks like PEEK, doesn't mean it is PEEK. Dual post design, adjustable copper center pin, that's correct. 22 millimeters in diameter, and it comes with chuff caps. Caps, plural. That's what the Petri RDA clone looks like. I have the clear chuff top on there. I would say it's about 12 millimeters in diameter for that. An overall good RDA though, man. The flavor is pretty good. It's not the best flavor I've had, but it's close. It's maybe a notch and a half to 2 below the best flavor I've ever had. So the flavor is not bad at all. It chucks. I bought it for $18 off of the eBay seller. I'll put the link in the description just because maybe you guys are having a tough time finding it. I don't know. It's not bad though, okay? Why don't we dive down, take a look at the close-up, and then we'll come back, talk on it, vape on it, pros and cons, what I think about it on a 1 to 10 scale, and yeah, so why don't we dive down and take a look. So what's up, YouTube? It's AmbitionZ VapeR, back at you with a close-up of the Petri RDA clone. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. You know, I bought it off eBay. I know it's got atomizer on the box, but this is what I got. All right, so that little marker is for black. So you open the box up, and you have your Petri RDA. And it comes with a bunch of different variations of caps, which I thought is really cool. I mean, this thing isn't bad. You know what I mean? It was $18. It's not bad for $18. I wish I knew who the manufacturer of this is, but I do not. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know if it's Tobacco or Vogo or whatnot, but that's the bottom of it. Okay, it says Dot Mod Petri. Copper center post, 2297 is my number. It comes with a bunch of different chuff tops, which I thought's cool. It comes with this one, okay. The clear one. Then you get the white one. Delrin. One O-ring. Then you get a black one as well. You get a nice black one. And you also get the 510, which is not Delrin. This is, it feels heavy. It's probably, you know, metal of some sort. It's brushed black, powder coated black, domed. It's definitely domed there for enhanced flavor. Single O-ring, and that what comes in the box. So let's put that aside and let's take a look at the main event. I mean, to be honest, man, this thing has been hitting like a train. It's been working great. Flavor is pretty good as well. So it's got 2 on the let me put the deck to the side. It's got 2 3 millimeter post holes for your airflow, not post holes. It's got two 3mm, you know, air holes for your AFC ring, for your airflow. One on that side, one on that side. It says dot mod. It's got a little sparkle to it. This feels a little cheap. This part feels a little cheap, to be honest. But, I mean, it's solid. You know, it press fits nice. It doesn't leak at all or anything like that. But just wanted to let you know. I wish it was tobacco. So, the main event is the deck. 2-post design. I got some Anarchist 24 gauge dual parallel. That's been my build for almost every RDA that I've had in the last couple months. Those are pretty large Phillips head. It's got peak insulator on that bottom. When I got the deck, I mean, it's not really a deep juice well, to be honest. They could have went a little deeper on it, to be honest, but you know, I think the Authentic's the same thing. And the holes are kind of, if you can tell, they kind of go in. Let me get my other hand. They kind of go in like this way. They kind of lean inwards. I wish they were kind of more straight up. And the post holes on this are small. They're like, I mean, 22 gauge. You're gonna have a dual coil. You're gonna have a tough time. But there's 2 on each hole, so you're not going to have a tough time getting a 222 gauge in there by itself, but if you're going to try to put them in the same holes, forget about it, because I couldn't do it with 24 gauge. That's just the way it is on this anyways. But those are supposed to be 24 karat gold plated. There is peak. The peak insulator on this, I had issues. There was a couple pieces chipping off. Thank God I didn't inhale it. You know, and it looks kind of cheap on there. I don't know how peak looks on the Authentic, but it looked kind of cheaply put on there. You know, so I don't really know too much about that, but you know, just want to give you guys honest opinion and tell you what I think about this. I mean, I think there's definite better clones out there of this. I just been dying to have a Petri. And this one, you know, it's been working. It's performing great. It's just, you know, it is what it is. So that's the deck. Let me get you really close up. I see the peak in there. All right. So I'm perfectly comfortable backing out. See, it goes together nice, right? Press fits, press fits. Goes together nice. I mean, it does. And it does perform well. Does perform well. Alright, so I'm perfectly comfortable backing out, talking on it, vaping on it, and I'll see you guys in a minute. We are back. That was the close-up. We're back to FaceTime. Yeah, it's a nice little RDA. There's a couple of imperfections with it, but I think that goes with really any clone that you buy. I've definitely seen better clones out there from different manufacturers that make better clones, that even make it better than the actual Authentic. But this one, you know, performance, I'm probably going to buy another one, just because I think there's some things on there that are just like a little bit skeptical. Like I talked about, the peak insulator had like a piece like chuffed off on it, like just kind of like dangling there. You can inhale that, and that's not good, right? Right. But I like how it comes with different caps. I would have liked to see it come with just one cap, because more quality going into the RDA, and the less shit you get with it, and the better quality they're gonna put it to the RDA. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. You know, it's all subjective. You know, but the draw is a little bit restrictive. It's going to be a little bit restrictive. It's got 2 3mm post holes in it. Okay, you know, like I showed you on the close up, there's 2 3mm post holes on it, so it's a little bit restrictive. But I like it. I like the little bit of restrictiveness. It's got better flavor. Flavor's not bad. there's no real conical design on the chuff cap, and there's no real conical design on the actual RDA. It's just a straight side thing. I mean, yeah, it's a little crazy. It's not really a unique design besides the deck. It chucks and it gives good flavor. Dripping on some Southern Bread pudding from Turncoat Industries, 3 milligram, and I like that you can drip. Take a nice little thing of that and just drip right into the chuff top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see how many I could do. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I usually just do 22 drops, and it's not gurgly or anything like that, and it pretty much wicks up the weld nicely. The threads on it are great. It didn't come dirty at all. I didn't even clean it, to be honest. I forgot to clean it, and I haven't had any machining taste whatsoever. I had to pick out the peak insulator because I saw that hanging out. The leads on the top are, I like that they're big. Bolts on the top to tighten down your leads, they're big. A little bit janky when it comes to, you know, threading in correctly, but I have tightened them down, and it seems like my leads have not, like, they haven't backed out and loosened my leads at all, which is good. So, I mean, maybe they're doing the job. You know, I've had this for about 2 weeks now, and, you know, it's been working pretty well, and it hits like a train. The conductivity on it is great. The flavor on it, on a 1 to 10 scale, I would give it like a 7 to a 7.5. If my plume veil is like a, I can't give it a 10 because it's probably a better RDA out there with better flavor. If I gave that a 9, this would be about a 7.5 to that compared. You know, subjective, but that's my baby. The plume veil is my baby, and that gives me the most crispest notes I've ever had. People are going to disagree, but you know, if you've had one and you put a dual 24 parallel gauge in it with anarchist wire, about a 6 or a 7 wrap, put it on a dual parallel box mod, and took a hit of that bad boy, I'm telling you, that flavor is sick, stellar as hell. I got the same build in this as I do have with my plume veil, and working pretty damn well. Phillips head screws on top of the post holes. They're not like the cleanest I've seen. The posts on the posts on the deck are a little bit like you know, inwards like that. That's a little you know, they could have done a better job with that. The post holes on the post are a little bit small in my opinion. They're probably about like 1 millimeter in diameter. I mean, I could put 24 gauge in there. You could probably get 22 gauge in there. I don't know about any lower, and you can't like double overlap them. There's 2 post holes, like I showed you in the close-up, on each side. So I use, you know, like a stagger. On a 4-post RDA, I'll put like 2 there, and then the other 2 on the other side on that side. So you have leads going in each hole, and it's not overlapping each other. That's what I do on this as well. There's 2 on that one and 2 on that one. I just go 1 on the outside, 1 on the inside. I go in, I flip on the outside, I go 1 on the outside, 1 on the inside, I go in on that way. And they don't overlap, and I get them in there, and I think it's better conductivity that way anyways. So, you know, if you do purchase this, if you do get a Petri Authentic or a clone, you know, that's the way to build. The diameter between the post holes, you know, I did about a 7 wrap, and it's like almost it's perfect. If you do a dual parallel wrap, 7 wrap is about perfect to get from post hole to post hole without having to adjust your lead to fit and, you know, messing up your coil, if that makes any sense, guys. Got a copper center post, you know, that's good. The 24 gold plated, this isn't 24, you know, karat gold plated. It's probably like, you know, I don't know, fake karat gold plating. You know, so people are going to be, you know, that could be a con to you guys. I don't know if it's exactly 24 karat or it's a a fake. It's not going to be 24 karat being $18. You know what I mean? So it's fake. So people might have an issue with that, and the juice is going to touch that plated stuff because it is, you know, all around on the top part of the deck, which the juice will touch. So that might be a con for you guys. For me, not really. It doesn't really bother me unless it starts chipping. If it starts chipping, then there's going to be an issue. But right now, you know, I'm pretty nice with my RDAs. I don't really drop them, or I'm not harsh with them. I'm pretty, you know, I treat them with care, a little TLC, and it goes a long way because it will last me and I won't have any chipping issues. But, you know, with that being said, that might be a con. This felt a little cheap. The AFC ring, the outer, it felt, you know, it feels a little thin and not like the best material that I've seen out of other clones, if that makes any sense. They didn't tell you if it's 304 stainless steel or whatever. They don't tell you that. So, and like how it came with additional things, it didn't come with any additional O-rings or screws or peak insulator or nothing like. It didn't come with any additional anything. It came with 3 chuff tops and the 510 top. That's what it came with. So that's a little bit weird. That's a little bit of a con. It came in an atomizer box, which is a con. You don't want to buy a clone that has an atomizer box. That's just looking for something to fuck up and waste your money, guys. Just to be honest. You want a Tobacco, a Vogo, with Tofo. You want something that maybe even King 2. I would go with any of those 4 over atomizer on the box. Flavor's good though, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's like just a little bit notched down from like almost the best flavor I've had. And that makes me, you know, maybe like a 1 thumb up on this. I don't recommend it. I just get another clone, get another Petri RDA clone made from a reputable Tobacco or Vogo, because it's going to taste just as good on that, if not better, and you won't have to deal with any jankiness. Alright guys, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe down there, and share, and leave any comments down below if you have any questions. I'll see you guys on the next review.